Kerry Gregory has been welcomed into his new role of Chief Executive, Fire and Emergency New Zealand. Gregory of Ngāti Maru is the first Māori in that job, and he hopes it will help inspire others to believe in possibilities. Here's our reporter James Perry with the story.
Kerry Gregory's porphyry into the role of Chief Executive of Fire and Emergency New Zealand is a positive for the service and for Māori.
As a Chief Executive and as a Māori, as Ngāti Maru, I feel so proud, to be able to work for an organisation that gives so much back to New Zealand.
As the first Māori to sit at the top of the organisation that controls the fire service, search and rescue and vehicle extraction, Gregory said it serves as inspiration for all Māori and ethnic firefighters in Aotearoa.
From our Māori firefighters' perspective, that has to be good from a role modelling perspective, and people being able to see that anyone of any diversity and any ethnic minority can move through an organisation by doing a really good job and wanting to do what's right for New Zealand.
Gregory says working with iwi and Māori organisations and all communities is a big focus of his as he steps into the role.
Every community is different, every iwi is different across the country, so it's not about saying this is how we'll do it, but it's working people to understand how, in partnership, we can actually really give effect to save people's lives and give people that resilience that they need as well. Working with Māori is a key component of what we do, but our obligations under the treaty themselves, mean working in partnership is one of the schedules that fit under there. So, in that regard, we've got an obligation there as well, recognising Māori as the tangata whenua for Aotearoa.
He says examples of those relationships are the responses to the recent scrub fires seen across the country by fire emergency and local iwi.
I think we've seen some really good examples through the Waiharahara fire up north and down in the Tasman fires of how we've connected at a local level, with the iwi there and worked together managing some of those fires and the outcomes of them, which has just made them far more beneficial as a result.
James Perry, Te Ao Tapatahi.